people, thank you for tuning in again. Today, there's this video I want to share with you. It touches on a very sensitive topic. Let's watch it together.
Look, I got a question. Would you ever leave me for someone that make more money than me?
Yeah. Why wouldn't I? You make
Fuck you
nothing
mean?
right now. You dead us make nothing right now. You can't buy me shit. Why would I not? Why would I not? Ask yourself that. Why would I not? Someone that could pay for my nails, someone that could pay for my lashes, that could pay for my hair to get done, someone that could take me shopping. Why would I not? Someone that could take me out to nice restaurants. When do you do that? You don't. You literally don't. So, like, that's a stupid question. You should have known the answer already.
That's a stupid question.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yes.
To say I was shocked after watching that video would be putting it mildly. I have never seen a woman express her views regarding such a sensitive topic as forcefully as that young lady did. I think I watched that video about 5 or 6 times, to be quite frank, because there were so many things I was trying to get out of the video. There's not much of a background story to it. I don't know if the couple is married. I would say, as a married woman, I would say that they're probably not married, because most married women would not be so quick with a response regarding that particular topic, especially if there are children involved. So I want to think they're probably dating. I think it's a relationship where they're very comfortable with each other, because even after what she said, and she even complained that, it was a stupid question, he should never have asked it, he should have known what her response would be. There's still banter and everything toward the end of the video. He's not upset. He pretends to make a fist like he's going to hit her and everything, and evidently they're just playing. Now, I don't know if the whole video is just bants, but the way the girl expressed herself, she was very forceful in her opinion. That's why I think that it wasn't just bants. But then again, we can tell that it's the guy who is doing the filming, and he shared it on his social media. So we can't even say, the girl wanted to embarrass her boyfriend. They have this video. He shared it on his own social media platform. Yeah? Now, after I had calmed down, I came to realize that I like that girl a lot. I like her because she's being her authentic self. There are people who will say, gold digger, she's so materialistic. No. First of all, a gold digger will not even be dating somebody who is not yet where she wants the person to be. Or somebody who is extremely materialistic is not going to... You can tell she's complaining that he doesn't do any of those things that she likes. She wants a man who will take her out, buy her things, give her money to do her nails. So if she's complaining about those things, then it means he's not doing those things. And believe you me, a girl who is materialistic will date a man who is already in a position to do those things. And if he's not doing those things, she'll dump him quickly and move on with her life. So I would not call this girl materialistic. I wouldn't call her a gold digger. She's just somebody who is being authentic. And to me, the message she's sending to this fellow is, please don't take me for granted. Yes, I'm with you now that things aren't so rosy. There's a bit that I think the guy is still coming up in life. But I also think that she feels that he could be doing more to get himself to a better place, and he's not applying himself well enough. I think her response was sort of a wake-up call to him, like, you have to wake up. It's starting to look like you're taking me for granted, and I don't like that. Newsflash, no woman likes that. Even if you have married the most humble of women, at a time when things were not so good for you and everything, the truth is that woman is expecting both of you to grow together. She is willing to serve as a support system to help you get to where you need to be for the family. So if you are lucky and some lady has married you at a time when, you're not really so financially okay, as most marriages start out, don't fall asleep. Don't take it for granted. Most women will not leave, most wives will not leave, because there's so many other considerations, the children and so on and so forth, but it will not make her happy. And then you begin to jeopardize your marriage. That is when sharks who are outside and are able to, there are some people out there who are able to, it's like they can smell the scent of a woman who is unhappily married. And usually they know that that unhappiness usually comes from a place of something to do with finances. And that's when these sharks come swimming in. And if you're not careful, and if you don't have a partner who has a genuine fear of God and a strong sense of self-discipline, that is when your marriage begins to shudder and tremble. Now that is for marriage. If you are just dating, and you're already taking your partner for granted to the point where she can talk like that, you need to wake up because you're asleep. This is not me advocating that young men should now start paying their girlfriend's school fees, and no, not at all. If you're lucky, probably her parents are still alive. That's their responsibility. Even if they don't have, it's actually their responsibility. If you're in a better position financially, yeah, you can chip in every now and then, but by no means should that be your full responsibility. Human beings are fickle. To avoid stories that touch. But you need to at least do enough for the girl to understand that you genuinely care about her welfare, and you're not about to sit down and watch her suffer and struggle, especially if you're in a better position than she is financially. If you're not, and let's assume that you've both finished school, you're both striking out on your own, trying to make life happen for yourselves. Even if you have not yet arrived, and sometimes that journey can be quite a stretch. Even if you have not yet arrived, let your woman see your effort. The fact that you are not resting on your oars, the fact that you are not asleep, the fact that you're constantly striving to better yourself is sufficient for most women. A woman who genuinely cares about you will stick around if she sees that you're not falling asleep, even if you haven't made it yet. That one is fact. Because you know what? At the end of the day, all these new, very extreme feminist notions about most women still want and expect men to pick up the bills. Most women still want to be taken out to fancy restaurants. Most women still want to be taken for vacation to exotic destination locations. Most women still want to go shopping. Most women still want to wear gold. And most women want to be in a position where it is the man in their life that is doing those things. Even when they can afford it, weirdly enough. That is one way women gauge the love of a man. Especially when he has. And why not? If he doesn't have, that's something completely different. Because a man who loves you, even when he doesn't have, will make some effort. You'll see something. You'll see something. Every now and then he'll send you credit for your phone. Every now and then when he has a little extra change to spare, he might give you something to go do your hair or take you on an outing somewhere. You see that effort. Sometimes it's not even about the amount of money involved. It's about that the effort is being made at all. So if you're a young man out there and you're in a relationship and you're, I keep seeing all these weird Facebook posts and social media posts. Don't give her money. Well, that's okay. That's fine. But what I am telling you is that a very functional way of showing the woman in your life that you care about her, especially if you have the money, is to spend it on her. Now, to the young ladies who like to do goody, I don't ask anybody for money. And people might not believe this, but there are girls out there who would rather die than communicate to the person they're dating that they need money or they're in some kind of financial need. As a single lady, I had any number of, let me call them friends, who would happily come to ask me for money rather than asking for money from the man they're dating. Because they were trying to, distance themselves from that materialistic image. They were trying to present a wife material kind of demeanor. If that is you, you're selling yourself short. Because there are some men that will not give you if you don't ask. But they'll happily spend it on one girl somewhere who is taxing them to the last penny they have. And before I'm misquoted, I'm not asking girls to get materialistic. I'm not asking girls to start pressing heavy demands on the people they date. But I am saying that be your authentic self. And if you have a need, communicate it. If there's a certain way if there are certain things you expect your partner to live up to improve your relationship, be they with regard to finances or any other thing, communicate it. How else will the person know? In this instance, for example, if that guy cherishes the relationship, he now knows where her mind is at. She might not actually carry out the threat, but what she's communicating to him is, I need you to sit up. I need to see some effort. I need you to put more effort into the relationship, and I'm not seeing it. In this instance, I think it goes beyond the money to the fact that he has fallen asleep in the relationship. He has started taking her for granted. Maybe he has started seeing her as one of the boys, So he's not bothered if her hair is not made. Maybe she's the one who likes it like that. He's not concerned that her nails are not manicured. Maybe she likes it like that. And she's saying, no, I don't like it like that. So some people might be wondering, why am I saying this at Christmas time? No, not necessarily. It's not about Christmas or anything. I just happened to stumble upon this video. I thought it was an interesting thing. And I figured that both guys and girls might probably get one or two good lessons from today's talk, which you may or may not apply to your life as you see fit. You have a blessed day.